Once upon a time, there was a boy named Jack who loved to walk on the beach. One day he came across a stretch of the shore filled with starfish that had been washed up by the tide. The boy was heartbroken to see the poor creatures stranded on the sand, struggling for survival. He knew he couldn't save them all, but he decided to make a difference for the ones he could help. He started picking up the starfish one by one and throwing them back into the ocean. As he was doing so, an older man came up to him and asked, "Why bother? You can't save them all." Without pausing his work, Jack replied, "I may not be able to save them all, but I can make a difference for this one." He continued throwing the starfish back into the ocean, one by one. The older man stood there watching the boy for a few moments before deciding to help. Together, they worked to rescue as many starfish as they could before the tide came in. As they finished, the man turned to Jack and said, "You know, you're right. We can't save them all, but we can certainly make a difference for the ones we can help." From that day on, Jack made a habit of walking along the beach and rescuing the stranded starfish. And even though he knew he couldn't save them all, he made a difference for the ones he could. And that made all the difference in the world.